Hey guys, today we're going to talk about how to make money through hosting your own summer camp as a teen. I have some cousins that do this every summer and they make bank. So to learn how they do it and more, stay tuned. Hey guys, I'm Steve, founder of howtomakemoneyasakid.com, which is all about helping kids and teens make money so they can live their dreams and join the new rich. So in today's video, I'm actually going to be answering one of your questions, which is about hosting your own summer camp. A couple years ago, I made a video about how to host your own summer camp. And I got a question from Brianna that asked more about how to do it. And so the reason I made this video originally is because I have some cousins that make tons of money every summer. I'm talking like couple grand doing their own summer camp for like 2 weeks during the summer. So this is a great way to make money as a kid or teen, hosting your own summer camp. So let's jump to Brianna's question. My name is Brianna, I'm 19 years old from Canada. I saw a YouTube video called Host Your Own Summer Camp and it inspired me to want to start my own summer camp. But I have some questions I'd like to ask you. For money, what would be the best way to collect money from people that register? How do we find staff we trust? Also, can you send me some outlines for the legal waiver and registration form, please? That's all I'd like. Thanks, and for taking the time out of your day to read this. So thanks, Brianna, for your question, which is a great question. So we're going to answer all three of these questions. So first of all, you can check out my complete video. I'll put a link in the description below, or put it in one of the cards. You can watch that video. But also on my website, I have all the legal waivers. So they're actually example waivers of actually my cousins that they used. And so if you want to just go and look at those, you can see how to make your own legal waivers. And take what they've done and change it and make it your own. But you can take those and use those as when people sign up for your summer camp. So that way you're covered, you're not going to get sued or anything. Now this isn't legal advice, and I didn't make these, and I don't think a lawyer made them. But if you want to be really safe, if you have any lawyer friends, show them your waiver and see if that works. But I think this waiver will get the point across. So first of all, what's the best way to collect money? The best way to collect money without fees is probably, you have a couple solutions. So first of all, you can either just accept cash or checks. That's probably the best way, and then depending on how you're doing the registration, you could just do it, go to them in person or set up like a table and say we're doing registration from this time to this time, and you can collect money that way. Or if you're making your summer camp so people can register online, you could also use Venmo, which is an app on your phone that you actually have to have a bank account tied to it. So you'd have to have a bank account or link your parents' bank account. But Venmo is a great way to transfer money without fees, and also PayPal. So if you're not old enough, you're not over 18, then you'll have to have your parents set up an account with you, and a bank account. But you can use Venmo or PayPal to accept money just through an email or like a username. It works great. I use them both all the time. So those are my recommendations for money. As you grow your business, there's other things you could do, like a Square card reader. You can do payment processing stuff, but that's just a little bit more technical. But you could use like Stripe to collect credit cards. That's another great way. So there's a lot of options out there. Those are the ones I recommend, but I would start with cash or checks, or Venmo and PayPal first. But if you're growing this and it's becoming a really big thing, you might want to look into a payment processor. And I would collect the money when they register. I would collect it before the summer camp starts, just because you're going to have all the spots fill up. You're going to have a limited number of spots, and you want to make sure that those people are committed to coming. So collect the money before your summer camp, and then once all your spots are filled, close registration. If anyone cancels or whatever, you can reopen it. Have a waiting list or something like that. But make sure to collect the money before the summer camp. Don't try to collect it after. It's a pain to do that. Okay, so her next question, how do we find staff we trust? So this is a great question, and I think one of the best ways to find staff is by looking to your family and your friends first. So if you have any little siblings or older siblings, younger or older siblings, they'd be the first ones I'd go to. And the next would be any friends that you want to bring in on. You can pay them as like an employee, or like, so you pay them like $10 an hour or something, or you can bring them on as a partner and you just kind of split whatever you make. So that's up to you. But the first place I look is family and friends, and also your parents, any cousins, extended family you might have. I would look there. And then other than that, if you don't have any family or friends, hopefully you have family or friends. Okay, so the next question was the waivers, which I kind of already answered. I'll put links in the description to where the waivers are. You can look at those waivers, and you're obviously gonna have to change them and make them yourself. So what I would do is look at them and kind of create your own. You can go to canva.com, which is a free software like Photoshop, where you can create your own awesome looking waivers. So that's what I would recommend using. It's free, and you can create awesome stuff. I use it all the time for my thumbnails and my images and everything I do in my business. So that would be the place that I would go to make your own waivers. So I just want to touch real quick on doing a summer camp. Doing a summer camp is super cool because you can make a lot of money really fast. With maybe you and a brother or sister or one friend, with just 2 people, you could probably have about 15 kids in a summer camp. And really all you're doing is like playing activities. So doing like a sports themed summer camp. You do it for 4 hours a day. I'll talk a lot more about this in the other video, which I'll link to this video. You can do a morning slot, afternoon slot, really get a lot of kids in there, and you can really make a lot of money doing this. And it's a great way to make some money really fast during the summer. But you can also do this all year long. You don't have to wait till summer. You can do it any Saturday, maybe even Friday night for date night for parents. Do just kind of or you get like 10, 15 kids at your house. You're watching them maybe with a friend or a parent. So you're kind of having enough people and just have a bunch of activities. Parents, once they're done with their date, come pick up their kids and take them home. So that is another great way to kind of do a similar thing as a summer camp, but do it all year long. So it doesn't have to just be summer when you do this, because summer is over, but you can keep doing your own little kind of summer camps, not during the summer. So I hope these tips were helpful in answering questions, Brianna. But also, if you're also looking to summer camp, hopefully, I can answer all your questions about doing your own summer camp. And you're just gonna have to try it. I mean, the first time is gonna be a little crazy. Maybe only let 5 or 10 kids into your class. But once you kind of get the feel of it, you can do it again and again and really make great money doing this. So make sure to subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. You can check out the other video about hosting your own summer camp, or my last video I just made. And if you have any other questions about starting your own summer camp, make sure to leave them in the comments below, and I'll try to get to those and answer those for you. So again, thanks for watching, and we will see you next time.